Just a minute, I'll be right out. Welcome to Mallory Electronics, your one-stop shop for all IT repairs. What can I do for you to... Oh, it's you. Sorry, I was, in the back just finishing work on a rather poorly maintained desktop PC. Truth be told, I don't think the thing had been opened since it was manufactured. The thermal paste was not paste, and there was a colony of spiders living in every nook and cranny, every nook and cranny. It had been one hell of a day trying to coax them out, and then dust. I've removed at least a solid half an inch of dust from every port on that desktop. But still, that's no reason for me to bring my bad mood out onto the shop front. So tell me, what can I do for you today, valued customer? You have a laptop that's having some issues. Of course, yeah. I actually, funnily enough, have a free slot in my timetable now, so I can take a look at your laptop and see if we can't figure out what the issue is. I'll take it it's the same laptop that you've had for a while, the one that was having issues of a flickering screen and key inputs not being read all the time, and I'll take it that the issues have now progressed to the laptop just dying altogether, just complete black screen not turning on. Yeah, lucky guess, I suppose. Then again, I do remember distinctly telling you at the time to get the laptop serviced or that would happen, but when have you ever listened to me? Sorry, that isn't appropriate for the workplace, is it? No, that's fine. I'll take a look. It should just be a loose connection between the battery and the rest of the components. It should only take a few minutes. Just if you have the laptop here, then I can get to work, and you can probably just wait here and in a few minutes take it home with you, if that's acceptable. Oh no, don't worry, it's not a problem. I'm not giving you any special treatment by any means. No, I mean I don't have any reason to give you special treatment. It's not like we're close or have any kind of personal relationship. We're just employee and customer. There's no other reason I could possibly see why I would go out of my way to offer special treatment or such things. Sorry, this is getting off topic. Do you have the laptop on you at all? Thank you. Hello, dear. Tell me what ails you. No response from the power button. Plugging it in. Well, it shows that it's getting a charge, so the port's fine. But even when there's a direct charge going into it, still not turning on. So perhaps the battery's charging fine, it's just not distributing the power properly. A loose connection, maybe? Yeah, I'll open it and take a look. Again, you're perfectly within your rights to just stay here and keep me company whilst I work, or you can go and get a coffee. This should only take a few minutes. As I said, when the problems first started to happen, it should be a relatively easy fix, but the longer you leave it, the less easy it becomes. But yes, sorry, I'll get to work for you. So, you look good. How's life? Good. I'm glad that you're doing well. Me? Yeah, I'm great. Still working on my thesis for my PhD. It's going fine, I suppose. Busy. I'm currently trying to work on quantum computers. Computers on a scale so small that physics behaves differently. Electrons pass straight through the walls of circuitry rather than following the usual patterns. It's all very very theoretical and very complicated and very time consuming. I suppose that it was a good thing that we ended things. It's given me free time to dedicate towards my research. There's already a few companies that have offered to take me on as a graduate. They're actually partially funding my research. Oh, yeah. I suppose I am still rather strange for continuing to work in a computer repair shop, despite the fact that I'm having all this research funded by multinational corporations. I suppose old habits die hard. I mean, this is where I got into computers after all. It was my first gig in IT. Still can't believe it was all those years ago that this doughy-eyed high schooler got a job here. Yeah. Well, I've moved far past fixing calculators and updating iOSs, or changing phone batteries. I suppose I like the familiarity. But anyway, so what's new with you? Are you still hanging out with our old friend group? Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that. Truth be told, I after the split, it was just easier for me to leave. I didn't want our friends to pick a side. I just figured it would be easier if I made the choice for them. But no, I suppose the friend group wasn't going to last forever, was it? I mean, when you think about it, we had no reason still being friends at the age we were. I mean, we had nothing in common besides the fact that we'd known each other for a long time. I mean, when we were kids, sure, we all went to the same school, we all had common interests, but I mean, if you look at us now, I mean, we have a soldier, a firefighter, a doctor, a mechanic, a police officer, we have me, this strange PhD computer gremlin, and you. we could not be more different. It was honestly a matter of time before we all drifted. But I'm sorry if I was the catalyst for that drifting. It was hard to break up. For you, for me, I mean, for us, and I figured that by leaving the group, I would leave you with something, you know, with a consolation prize. The prize being our friends, but I suppose you didn't get them either. It just seemed like it made sense, you know? I was staring down the barrel of years of research, and I would be unable to juggle a social life and here and my studies, and then maintain what you need from a relationship. And at the time, I had to give up something. And my priorities were with my research and my work, and I figured that it was best just to call it, you know, end on a high rather than, you know, it fizzle out. But if it's any consolation, I do now see in hindsight how I was a massive, massive ass. And I was wrong. And my priorities are different now. They are different, and if I could have made that decision knowing what I know now, I would have given up something else. I mean, hell, I'm on like $9 an hour here. I'd happily leave here in hindsight. I mean, I have just crawled through this huge desktop PC that has not been cleaned since like 2014. It was like plunging my arm into a crypt. Anyway, I again, I know this isn't exactly proper employee customer etiquette, but I wanted to say sorry, you know, and I hope that you get what you deserve, you know, and you deserve something lovely because you're lovely. And I'm sorry I didn't see that. Aha! There we go. Power. Right, okay, so that seems to have fixed the power issue. Let's try the key inputs. Your password's still the same, isn't it? Oh, no. It's fine. I don't mind putting it up. I mean, it saves you having to come back if it doesn't work. Besides, I remember your password like the back of my hand, so just give me a second and we can check if everything is... Whoa! Oh my! I believe this is yours. I had no idea you still had that desktop. I thought you would have changed that photo of us. Sorry. Oh no, yes, I am grinning. How old were we in that photograph? I mean, that was a blast from the past. I mean, just the fact that we had the old Snapchat dog filter over us, that's more than enough to show that the photo's at least a few years old. Sorry, yes. I know I shouldn't joke. But I suppose now we know that your laptop works. Although that does actually leave me more questions than answers. Why didn't you change your desktop? You know, it's been a while. You had plenty of time to. Why do I think? Well, there's a difference between what I think and what I hope. I mean, if you asked me what I think, I would say that you're just extremely lazy. No, but if you asked me what I hoped, well then I would say that perhaps it's because you didn't want to. Change the wallpaper, I mean. And again, I would hope that that was because deep down you still had feelings for me. But I'm sure you don't want to be discussing topics like this. Not here, anyway. But if you do, then my shift finishes at 5. Maybe we could get a coffee. Yeah. Yeah. Great. Okay. I'll meet you in our usual spot. Thanks for dropping by. I hope your laptop is back in working order. And it's good to see you again. I've really missed you.